What's up, y'all? In this video, I'm talking about fasting, dry fasting, water fasting, intermittent fasting, fasting all together, right? And my experience with it so far. And so far as right now, I just got off an 18-hour dry fast. I just got off an 18-hour dry fast, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that shit again. The reason why is because I feel like it might be a little bit too potent for me right now. Like midway through the fast, I felt weird, and I felt what the weirdness I felt. I felt heat. I felt like my body was. I don't know if it was sweating, but I don't know if it was sweat. I just felt like things was just moving in detoxification pathways is just happening in my system. And the reason why I'm fasting right now is because yesterday I had a headache that lasted most of yesterday. Like since morning yesterday until nighttime yesterday. Pretty much right before I fell asleep, I had a headache. And it was crazy. One point yesterday I was working, and at one point I had to slow down a little bit because I was starting to get a little bit dizzy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But it was like a small fraction of the time I was working. Maybe like 10 minutes, something like that. No, 5 minutes. Somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. And I had to slow down. I ain't gonna lie. But I got the route done. There was no problem with me getting done with my route and anything. But that shit happened yesterday, and I was eating good. I didn't eat. I did. Well, I just know I scratched it. I did eat pretty bad yesterday, but that was during the day. Not That's not what started the headache. That might have been what actually started that dizziness, though. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. But point is, I'm fasting because of that, right? And I'm adding fasting into the mix because I really need to fast a lot more often. And that 18-hour fast I just did took away that headache. I literally have no headache right now. I still have some situation going on, but as far as pain, I don't have it. I don't have it. So fasting, right? The reason why I'm fasting, mainly for the benefits that I know of, the main benefit that I know of fasting, and the reason why I actually like and enjoy fasting is because of the autophagy. The autophagy, the recycling of old damaged cells so the body can use those components to make new cells. That's why I'm fasting. And on top of that, even though this video isn't really, this channel is based off of semen retention, but the reason why I'm also doing semen retention is so my body can get new cells just based off of that alone. So I'm adding semen retention. God damn, what the fuck? God damn. I'm over talking about headaches and now they're gone away, but now some shit gets just stirring again. But I can tell I need more fasting. So in due time, I add more fasting into the mix. But to finish up what I was saying, the reason why I'm adding semen retention and fasting into the mix, because you're getting new cells just from the longer you're on retention, you're adding new cells to the mix because your mature sperm cells, spermatogenesis adds mature sperm into your system, and your mature sperm turns into stem cells. You can look up studies. I'm not a doctor. You can look up your own research on that, and you can see what I'm talking about. If you look at mainstream media, you're not going to find this, and there's multiple reasons for that. But based off of my own point of view, my own research, semen retention and fasting, those are the two things that I feel like I need to do. And I forgot about the dream that I had years ago. No, not years ago. Last year, I was asking for it for a way to get myself healthy and heal myself. And I literally had in the dream. I believe I told y'all a minute ago. If you want to know what I had in the dream, Actually, no, you don't have to go watch it. I'll tell you right now. But in the first part of the video that I said months ago, talking about my dream, I was talking about asking for an answer of how to heal myself, right? And in the dream, there was a door, and I had one key to it, but the door had two keyholes. So there's two things I should be doing. There's two things I should be doing. Number one, I was already on semen retention, so I had one key. That's what I internalized and felt based off of my. You know how you go through dreams, you don't know the answer, but you feel like it's the answer. That's my way of saying that. And I had the answer. I had one of the keys, but I was not fasting. And I fasted for one day, 24 hours, and it was a water fast. And I felt mental clarity. But then shortly after, it went away. And I don't know why I didn't fucking finish that up. My thoughts when I fasted and I didn't follow up through and continue fasting weekly or daily after that, it's okay, that wasn't the answer. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know now. Fasting definitely is the answer. But it just means, as far as right now, I get the idea. And it makes the most sense to me right now. Fasting is just only one of the answers. And on top of that, when I do fast, I need to be more consistent with it. I've researched a lot of people. I researched somebody on YouTube I've been watching this person's video since last year, matter of fact. And he implemented fasting. And he said after months of him implementing intermittent and long form fasting, and also changing up his diet and eating less sugar and less processed foods and all that kind of stuff, over a course of months, he started gaining his weight back. So if it's going to take months of doing the same thing, same positive thing over and over, I'm all up for it. So as of right now, I'm changing my diet. I'm continuing to do semen retention because that's happening nonstop, regardless of if you're on day 1 or day 0 or day 100 plus. It's a continuous cycle. So that's gonna be here regardless. So fasting, semen retention, meditation, and on top of that, eating clean, eating a good diet, making sure I get all the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, proteins, enzymes that my body can need. And semen retention literally has damn near all of that, because you're literally holding yourself. And the best thing that I love about semen retention, even though this video isn't really based off of semen retention, but this is what the channel is based off of. Semen retention, the fact that you're retaining that energy literally adds that energy to you after a certain period of time. That is the best investment for your whole body. I'm not a doctor. I can't explain this shit. I don't have no proof to share with you. And of course, obviously, you try to lead somebody to answers. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it. But we're in November. People think this whole thing is a fucking meme. But I guess on a bitter side of it, people literally are trying it. Some people actually will stick to it because they feel like, oh, okay, you know what? It felt like it was just bullshit, but actually had some kind of benefits from retaining myself. So, Donut November, I guess it's actually a good thing, even though people might take it as a joke. But some people actually will stay and actually truly acknowledge that there truly is some truth to the whole benefits of NoFap, semen retention, and SR. But this video isn't really about that. So I'm fasting, and I'm fasting pretty much every day. I'm gonna be flexible with it, and I'm gonna be flexible with it to the point that, like, every day I'm gonna try to do at least, at the bare minimum, 12 hours of fasting. But for the most part, I'm gonna go from 12 hours to 16 to 18 to damn near 24 to 48 hours plus. The 48 hours plus, I'm gonna try to do it on every weekend, but most of the time I'm probably gonna get to from 24 to 36 hours, which is a day to a day and a half, right? And every day other than that, I mean, I might have one day I might just strictly just eat for the hell of it, but for the most part, as far as right now, I actually really feel like I really need to get 100% discipline with my health in my life and be consistent with fasting. So intermittent fasting, prolonged fasting, that's gonna be a part of my life until this whole situation is done. And honestly, by that point that my whole situation is done health wise, it might be a form of life right now. So I don't know. But fasting, I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. So I'm not trying to waste too much of y'all time. If you like this video, you like the vibe, you like the message, hopefully the way I talk is not fucking confusing as shit, but I feel like sometimes it can be. But hopefully you like the message. You like the video, you like the vibe, subscribe. Talk to you later.